Today in this video, I'll be telling why every single one of us should be investing in the stock market. What up everyone, welcome to the Bombay. For today's video, honestly, I did not want to make a video on a heavy duty topic which required a lot of research. So I decided that I'll just talk to you guys about one form of investment that I feel every single person should do. Especially if you're young, if you're between the age of 18 to 25, then 100% you should be doing this investment. I'm talking about investing in stocks, buying shares in the stock market. But before I proceed further and get into the details, I want to share a story with you guys. So I was having this chat about investments with a very close friend of mine, and he was against the idea of investing in the stock market. He did not believe in investing in shares. He said it's too risky and it felt like gambling with your money. And I just said, okay, fair enough. I understand that there are risks involved. But I asked him one question. If I tell you to make an FD, which is a fixed deposit, with HDFC Bank, do you think it's a safe investment? He said, yes, of course. And if I ask you to buy shares of HDFC of the same amount, will you buy? He was a little confused. And I said, that's the problem right there. In both scenarios, you are trusting the company. So if you can trust the product of the company, that is FD, the fixed deposit, then why can't you trust the company? The reason why I told you this story is because this is the notion that needs to change. Stock market is not gambling and it's not satta bazaar. It is basically you showing your trust in an organization by buying their shares and you become a shareholder. It's that simple. I understand that a lot of people might not be from a finance background. I myself started learning about finance, investments, and the stock market a few years back. And I did what I always do. I spoke to experts in that field and spoke to people who have more knowledge than me. And I realized that it's not really rocket science, it's pretty basic stuff. I always used to have this notion that the stock market is too complicated to understand. I don't understand the numbers always going up and down. And every time I used to tune into a business channel, they used to say Sensex is going up and whatnot. And I used to be really confused. So let's talk about the very basics that it all boils down to. There are essentially two ways of investing. First is trading and the second is value investing. Let's talk about trading first. In trading, the concept remains the same. You buy a share at a certain price and you wait for the price to go up and then you sell it. This can be done on a daily basis. So there are people who buy the shares in the morning as soon as the market opens. And by the end of the day or anytime during the day, if its value goes up, they sell it. This is called intraday trading or day trading. There's another type of trading which is called swing trading. Swing trading is where you do your research about a particular stock, you buy it, and then you hold it for a few weeks or a few months sometimes. Once it increases in value, you sell it and you make a profit. Pretty basic, simple stuff. Now, when you talk about the stock market, majority of the people think of it or relate to it as trading. They think it's a get-rich-quick scheme. You buy shares in the morning, you sell it in the afternoon, and you make crores of rupees. And that is why they have that notion that it is like gambling. It does not work like that, unfortunately. It's not that simple to make money. I'm not saying trading is not the right way. A lot of people do it and a lot of people are successful doing it as well. But what you need to understand that if you want to do day trading, you need to have in-depth knowledge about the stock market. You require a lot of experience and it is very risky. Making money through trading is not really that easy. Let me tell you that. And that is why you hear these stories about people losing all their money. Understand that this is not the only way you can make money in the stock market. There's a second way. That is called value investing. Now, what is value investing? Value investing is a way of investing in companies which are large organizations and you have the belief that it will grow in the next 10, 20, 30 years. So for example, things that you need on a daily basis, FMCG products, biscuits, toothpaste, all these things that you need every single day. You know that these FMCG products are always going to be used. In the future as well, their sales are going to only increase. So when you think of this, you need to think of ITC as a share or HUL as a share, which are established organizations. So you invest in these companies and then you wait. You let time do its magic. We all have seen Scam 1992, the Harshad Mehta story, right? At that time, the Sensex dropped to 3,000 or 4,000 rupees. Today, while I'm filming this video, the Sensex is sitting at 51,000 rupees. So imagine if you would have invested your money in a top organization at that time, and just hold it for the next 15-20 years, you would have made a lot of profits. So the trick with value investing is you invest your money in companies that you know are financially strong, you know they're going to survive in the coming years, and they're going to grow exponentially in the coming years. So companies like Reliance, Infosys, Wipro, Tata, you all know that these companies are like the backbone of the Indian economy. They are going to grow, you know that. And not only these companies, you can also do your research and choose any good company in the Nifty 50, which is the top 50 companies in the country, and invest in it. So when you think of value investing, you think of consistently investing your money for the long term. You let time do its magic and you'll get high returns. So now you know that these are the two ways you can invest in the stock market. But how do you actually analyze and research about a stock? There are essentially two types of analysis. First is technical analysis and the second is fundamental analysis. Technical analysis is very interesting. And by the way, I'm just giving you a broader picture. I'm not an expert in any way in technical analysis. So please gali mat dena mere ko. In technical analysis, you don't really worry about the fundamentals of a company. That's right. So the financial data, the profit and loss statement, you don't really focus on that. But what you focus on is the movement of the stock price and identify patterns. Every stock does not randomly move up and down. There's a certain pattern that it follows. So you identify that pattern, which will help you to predict whether it is the right time to buy, hold, or to sell it. There are many different types of patterns, and I'll not get into that as it's very technical. But if you're someone who enjoys playing around with numbers, you like Excel, you like charts and stuff like that, then you should try learning technical. The other form of analysis is fundamental analysis. In fundamental, you analyze the company's financials. You look at the profits that the company made in the last quarter or the last few years. You'll also look at market capitalization, you look at PE ratio and analyze it on a fundamental basis. If you're going to be a value investor, you don't really need to worry too much about technical. You just need to understand the fundamentals of a company, understand the financials, and you'll be well equipped to start investing. If you want to start understanding the basics, I would recommend you watch Rachna Ranade videos. And if you want to understand technical, I would suggest you watch the Madras Trader. These are the two people that I follow for my learnings. They both have their own YouTube channels. They're very popular, and the way they explain you something is very simple and easy to understand. And if you're really interested, there are many paid courses available as well, where they'll teach you technical analysis and stock investing in general. I've currently enrolled myself in a technical analysis course, and I'm really looking forward for that. In a nutshell, what you should take away from this video is that stock investment is for everybody. You can be a doctor, engineer, artist, or a corporate professional. Every single body can make money in the stock market. You don't really need to take a lot of risk. You just need to value invest and be patient. Understand that wealth creation is not a get-rich scheme. Take your time, be disciplined with your investments, and learn as you go. That's it for today's video. I hope this video inspires you to learn more about investments, finance, and start investing in the stock market. Please share this video with your friends if you found value in it. For more videos like this, make sure that you subscribe to my channel. That's all from my side for today, and it's the Bombay Boy signing off. If you're someone who's interested in business, finance, entrepreneurship, soft skills, make sure you subscribe to my channel. You'll not be disappointed.